Hey guys, welcome to another ServerMiner plugin tutorial. I'm your host LTJim007 and today we're looking at the Server Tutorial Plus plugin. So this plugin is really awesome. It allows you to create your own mini tutorials in-game so players can understand the rules and what your server's about basically. So I've created a mini example here that we're going to have a look at, and then we're going to create something of our own and go through all the different commands that we can use. So if we were to right click this NPC, it's going to put us into the tutorial. It's going to give you a nice message, one in chat, one in front of you. There's some fireworks and there are some random particles as well. So those are the sorts of things that you can do. But if we go ahead and type /st quit, that will get us out of the tutorial and we can go ahead and start making our own. So to get started, we're going to do /st create followed by a name. Let's call it tutorial to make it easy. And once we've done that, we need to set some points. So the way we do that is /st add point followed by the tutorial name, so obviously tutorial, and then we can choose which type of point, so timed, checkpoint, click block, or command. I like to use timed, as every X amount of seconds we can go to the next one. So let's just use these 4 different pads that I've built earlier and just add a point on each one of them. And once we've done that, we'll be able to edit each point, so you can have anything happen at each particular point. So first of all, we are going to make a way for players to get into the tutorial. So you could have a block they click or a command, but it's easier if you just spawn an NPC so they can just click them and join. So if you do /st NPC add, and then we're going to want to say the name, so tutorial, and we are going to have a villager. Make sure you put the name of the NPC in there, so let's just call it NPC1 for this tutorial, and there we go, he's gone ahead and spawned. So as you can see, he's got some text inside of him, which is not that easy to read, but we can obviously change that, which is pretty useful. So if we do /st NPC height, NPC1, his name, and then how high we want it, we can mess around until we get it to the height that we would like. So maybe 2, 2.5, 2.2, whatever floats your boat, and there we go. So it's on top of his head now, it's clearly legible. So for the first point, we're going to want to add a title. How do we do this? Well, we do /st edit point followed by tutorial, and it's going to be point 1, and then there will be a list of different things that we can edit. So let's go ahead and select title, and then after title we need to write it again because that's going to be the main title, and we can write whatever we want. You can use color codes and format codes to your liking. So let's go ahead and write welcome to the server in gold. And once we've done that, we can change it by adding a subtitle as well, and we're going to write hosted by ServerMiner in yellow. So what you can also do is add a little fade out and fade in, so put maybe 10 after, that's going to be in ticks, so half a second, and you can do some other things as well. So those are the sorts of things that we can do with text, which is really awesome. So if we do /st edit point tutorial 2 firework and then add, we can add some fireworks. Now it will add wherever you're standing, so I've just done kit firework from essentials, got some really nice ones, and we are going to pop them down some random different places. Let's put 1 ahead of it as well, and then we will see them spawn in 3 different locations when we play the tutorial. Then we can edit point 3 by doing the same command, and we can choose whichever thing we want. So we are going to have a look into sound, so you can set a sound, for example, I don't know any off the top of my head, but there's entity sounds, door open, XP give, those sorts of things that you can add. And you can also add potions as well. So if you do potion, and then for example nausea and how many seconds you want it to last, you can get a potion effect in a checkpoint. Then finally we can do a few things here. So this is going to be point 4. What are we going to add? Well, let's go ahead and lock the view so they are looking in a particular direction and they cannot move it. So if you had a big sign or some artwork, you might want them to look at it. So go ahead and do that. and then let's go ahead and add some text as well. So just put messages, add, and then you can write whatever you want using color codes, of course. So end of tutorial, and then let's add another one. Thanks for listening, maybe. There we go. So those are all of our points added and edited. Obviously you can probably do a better job at this, make it look nice, set it up properly. But if you do /st edit tutorial, you can edit some things about the whole thing. So do you want players to be invisible while doing it? So let's set that to true. Do you want to have rewards, for example? So if you did this, you could add different rewards, maybe give them diamonds. You can change a few more things. You can require permission, or you can say that to be false. And then we can also block the chat as well, so new players don't see anyone spamming in the chat or writing anything while they're doing the tutorial. So that's pretty cool too. So let's go ahead and give it a test run. So welcome to the server. There are 3 fireworks. And then 2 seconds later we'll be at the end of the tutorial, and it stops us from looking about with the view log. Obviously we can tweak various things to make it better. We can add more points, delete points, that sort of thing. And then we can do /st save to save the current data to the configs as well. So if you want to download this plugin, feel free to come to the Spigot page. It was updated in fact today, so it's for the latest version of Minecraft and the previous versions, which is really cool. If you need any help, there are commands and everything down here, and you can contact the developer as well. But if you need a server to host it on, check out ServerMiner.com for the best and cheapest hosting around. If you want to watch any other tutorials, link in the description. But that's it for me. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.